Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
First and 10.
The give to the back. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
Number 3.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this pass.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Complete downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he wants it all. Grabs it inside the 15. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Give him 96 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Almost a D-lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Here comes the heat. Got his man downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it across the 35. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now facing a 3rd and long. It's complete on the right side. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Defense going all in to stop the run. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. He bangs his way in for the score. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And the offense will take over.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
2nd down.
The give on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Farrell. Get it out on the screen.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Turns it loose deep. He's got it on the left. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
Good enough.
He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Makes the grab down the middle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Crosses the 45. Off to the races to the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown! There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to...
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Now he can return this. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. He takes it the distance, and you can give him 2.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The play action fake. Got him downfield. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Farrell. Plucks it out of the air. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
2nd down coming up.
The RPO, it's complete. Across the 25, he's got room. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Handoff from the gun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Trying play action. Quarterback moving. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Give to the running back. Can't get him to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. On the move at the 30. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Rides the back on the option, the give. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to throw, it's Farrell. Looking down the middle. He's open on the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. It's caught. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout by the offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough space. And he's in for the touchdown.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang.
There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Complete to the right. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take the lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll try the run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Looking for a man. It's Farrell. Oh, they're after him. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off play action on first down. Intercepted for the 11th time. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
A strike downfield. And he's got a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. From the gun, the ground game. Turning it on! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Dropping back, it's Farrell. Got his man in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Finds the tight end. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Running back searching for a hole. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pulls it in. It's Diggs. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Off play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back because, of course, you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed to make you look.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He makes a grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Farrell. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll go back to work on offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Lean for the wire, touchdown.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on second and 3. To the air, it's Farrell. Wide open downfield. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. Looking to throw again. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And here comes the punt team.
Number 47 in punt formation to kick it away.
And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll go to the ground. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they... Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type